Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of people popping up in chat there. Holy cow, everyone's ready to go. I guess so am I. So let's get let's get to it. Place your bets right now. Sakana, you are doing some streamception right here because you're actually in the game too as well. Big shout out to Cinnamon, Random, and Kithron and Sakana for joining on the server right now. They're doing some building as well, knocking out their zoo builds as well. But hello, Todd. Hello, Random. Hello, everybody. For joining in. Black Rose, hello. Orskull, hello. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some building today. I got some landscaping to do, big time. Holy cow! I just inhaled some Arby's, just to let you guys know, okay? So, whew, man, I am full. All right, so like I eat that so fast, it's like basic training mode all over again. But yeah, we got some building to do today because we last left off on. Where did we leave off? We were doing a whole bunch of landscaping in the last stream, but in the last episode we built the exhibit for the, what were the things? Oh, the emus. My brain wasn't working. We built the exhibit for the emus. Now I'm gonna save the naming for the episodes because I know that some people aren't able to catch the streams and stuff. So we're going to be waiting until the next episode to add them to it. But this was the exhibit we built last episode. But there is a ton of space in between these episodes that really needs some love and attention. So we're going to be focusing on that in today's live stream. Place your bets though. How many times do you think I'm going to crash? Remember, if the stream starts kind of looking like it's frozen and something might go on, just give it like 10-15 seconds. It'll just fix itself. It's a weird thing that happens with this series. So yeah. Place your bets. How many times? I'm thinking about going for at least 3, maybe 4 hours tonight. It's a little bit later in the day because I just got off of work. So, I might not have as much energy and as much gumption to go for those like 12 hours like I normally do. Look at those penguins down there. So, place your bets. How many times? How many times do you think the game is going to crash on me? So, it's not crashing now, is it? Nope. Okay, we're good. All right, so we need to go get a bunch of stone. Talk about we're not supposed to talk about the forbidden word. Yeah, I covered it at the top of the hour, and then we don't mention it again. That which shall not be named. How many times do you think that which shall not be named will happen? Okay. Yeah, number 1. Wow, right off the bat, that's bad. Like, I've been recording several episodes and stuff, you know, and haven't had an issue, and then as soon as we started. So there's 1, so if your guess was at least 1, you got that right. Yeah, I think that happened, yeah. Insert slow clap, exactly. Alright, let me see if I can get on the dashboard here and just kind of boot myself to make sure that I'm actually out of there. Yeah, Shanks, exactly. Alright, let's see if that actually... doesn't say I actually left, though. It said I was kicked, but it doesn't say I actually left. Yep, so that was 1. Yeah, I think it's going to be a pain. It's not going to actually kick me out. Apparently, I'm guessing from the people who are in the on the server that I'm probably still there, it says. I'm not, actually. I am trying to make sure I can get back on right away, because I've got a lot of building to do. There it goes. Okay. No problem. We're getting back. We're getting right back on there. What a way to start, right? Okay, so we're back here. Now, that was 1, so keep counting. Hopefully that doesn't keep going. God, I hate that. I don't know. I literally am the only person on the server seeming to have that issue too. So I don't know what's going on. Weird. It's weird. Okay, I was here for stone though. Cinnamon almost lost his cloud. Let's do one of these things. How many out there can roll your tongue? Sub, please. Please woo. Please woo. Let's actually start moving some stuff around here, and we're going to just dump a lot of that right into there. Alright, we're going to fill this backpack up as well. Think about that much. Alright, that's a pretty good guess. Alright, so we got a bunch of stone now. Alright, I got enough rockets to last me for a little bit. Is the server laggy? It shouldn't be just you. Might be too many flowers. I know, I'm looking at the connection. Or's having a little rough connection. I'm having a bit of a rough connection. And Sakana, same thing. Did you ever give... Did I ever give you your koalas? I have one koala, I think, in exhibit. That's about it. I don't think, yeah, I don't know if he ever gave that one back. Oh, I'm past up where I want to be. Okay, so we gotta do some stuff here. Now, I wouldn't mind if... Oh, okay, that thing just kind of started flying on its own. I wouldn't mind if this wasn't connected, but I want to have this kind of like a little bit of an overhang. So this is more like a crack, like almost like a little ravine or something like that here. Just for this little stretch right here. I think that would look kind of cool. So to do that though, I'm going to have to make sure that this cave, or this part right here, kind of goes up and inward a little bit. So yeah, we're going to have to raise it up and then bring it in just a wee bit. And it doesn't have to be much more than 1 or 2 blocks, really. Maybe just like right there. And I'm gonna start bringing it back. Alright, let's see what kind of shape this creates. Yeah, I sat down to do ZAWA yesterday because I was kind of swamped all week. And I was falling asleep at the computer yesterday. I was like, man, this is not good, you know? Not good at all. Pekka Terry, hello and welcome. We need more Planet Crafter. Yeah, I agree, actually. You know what? There will be more Planet Crafter coming Mondays. Big Baloo, hello. Mondays, I do Planet Crafters every Monday. And Planet Crafter is significantly easier to record and edit and put together than ZAWA is, because ZAWA takes me about 4 hours on average to make an episode. Planet Crafter really only takes me about 2, maybe 2.5. So Planet Crafter, I'm usually able to get that out no problem, even with a busy week. But ZAWA, yeah, ZAWA usually takes a little bit more extra oomph to it. So don't you worry, Planet Crafter is on its way. I like seeing Planet Crafter fans too. I've been doing that series for quite a while. In case you guys haven't checked out Planet Crafter, definitely go do that because that is a blast. I'm having a lot of fun creating like a story out of that. Like, I'm the same guy from season 1 going into season 4 now. So like I'm the same dude. So if you're wondering like is season 1 worth watching, just keep in mind I'm the same guy and there's the same story, the whole shebang. Yep, Planet Humble we're on, by the way. So if you guys are fans of Planet Crafter and you're wondering, I am doing the DLC planet in this season. So we did a regular standard example of the game at the time. It was before the game got fully released, actually, for season 1. And then for season 2, we did the same thing except we started at the crater, which, if you know the world, the crater is not exactly what you call an ideal starting spot. In fact, it's very difficult. And then the second one, or the third season, I did random ores on the planet. So the ores are all randomized. I had to figure out where they were. And then now the 4th season, we're doing Planet Humble. And yeah, the Planet Crafter song, as Orskull pointed out in chat there, is pretty BA, okay? It's It's my the GReimer Gaming Planet Crafter song. It's called "Let's Make It Stupid," and I gotta admit, it is pretty awesome. Like, I know, like, that sounds like I'm kind of patting my own ego or something like that, but it is. Just go look at it. "Let's Make It Stupid" by GReimer Gaming's Planet Crafter song. Go look it up. Enjoy. I think it's also like tagged in. It's at the end of every episode, actually. But yeah, it is a doozy of a song. Oh, hold on, before we try to sleep. Look at that sunset. Yes. Look at this place. Look at the squid poking his head out of the water. Look at that sunset. Isn't that pretty? Puppet Master, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're just staring at the sunset. So pretty. So pretty. I guess as we're watching the sun slowly set and enjoying the view with the palm trees, I gotta make some palm trees. I probably will be I'll probably make some today, not gonna lie. Blue, it's also going very well. I did just get off of work, so I am exhausted, tired, and doing my best not to fall asleep midstream. but while we're watching the sunset, while we're just relaxing, I'll be, I should let you guys know that if you guys do want to get your name added to the billboard of sponsors at the front of the zoo, then super chat of any amount during these live streams will get you added to that billboard. We still have one spot available on there, so the next person who does a super chat that's not already on there will get added to that. And then there's no more ever will be added, except for I will add more because obviously I want to make sure people get added to this when they support the channel. So. We'll make room somewhere else. But if you want to be on the OG board for this one, if you want to be on the OG board for this this season, the chance there's only one opportunity, and these weak arms are heavy right now for somebody to get on there. So, and if you are already on there, thank you so much for your help. Oh, Cinnamon's clout just diminished. Oh no, he's back. In case you guys are wondering, Cinnamon is also making ZAWA content here on the server. So if you guys are interested in seeing more zoo stuff, there is another content creator doing stuff. Cinnamon Games, I believe, is it? Got quite a good community. You guys, I got some insider scoop, insider information for you. I heard from a lady in over across the pond in Europe that Mega Gran is wrapping up some series and kind of work on some stuff, and that is going to be returning to ZAWA soon. So she hasn't been putting out episodes lately. She's been wrapped up in I believe it's what she's got a couple of things going on, but she's been working on Valheim and stuff. But I heard through the grapevine from her that she's gonna be getting back into this here soon. So for those of you who have been missing Mega Gran, she'll be back. She's like the Terminator. Oh, hell, Mega Gran. So sorry, I need to sleep. It's 4 a.m. in the morning here. I haven't slept. Go to sleep. You can always watch the replay if you like. Well, I'll be here. And don't worry, I'll be dropping Planet Crafting. I already have the next episode recorded, just to give you an insider scoop. I do have to edit it still this weekend, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. So yeah, there'll be more Planet Crafter. It's coming. My oldest son loves Planet Crafter too, so seriously, the kid's got an addiction or something to it. Like, we might need to get him in for counseling or something. We ask him what he wants for dinner, and he's like, but Planet Humble's out. Just kidding, that's not what he's like. He's currently upstairs. I hear him bouncing around all over the place. Okay. Yeah, have a good night, Pekka. We'll see you either next stream or drop a comment on the next Planecraft episode when it comes out. Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern. That's when they release. That's when they're unleashed upon you. Planet Humble. I've never actually played it, so this is a new experience for me. So I'm kind of excited about it. Koala delivery, sweet. Might actually name them in today's live stream then, because we already added the koalas to the exhibit. So, holy cow, there's an ore skull. I literally jumped. I almost fudged my Huggies. It almost happened. Sweet, thanks, man. I saw a video today of a guy playing, what was it, Pine Harbor? And maybe you guys have seen this already. I'm like way behind, but he's playing Pine Harbor, and I guess it's like one of the funniest clips of the year or something, where this guy, because Pine Harbor has like these weird mutated like zombie looking things in it. It's a horror game, and he's like sneaking through this area. It looks like almost like a shower or something like that in a gym or something. But he sees or he hears like one of the monster things kind of wheezing, and so he's like slowly moving around with a shotgun trying to like figure out where it is and stuff, and he gets a glimpse of its hand peeking up around the corner, and he is like into the game. Like, he is staring at the screen. He is focused. I think he forgot he was streaming. He is 100% hooked on this thing, right? And so as he's focused on this thing, he peeks around the corner, and it's one of the monster things that is like right at him, looking right at him, but it doesn't react because he can see that it's got like white eyes, and he's like, oh, you're blind. You know, the thing can't see him. So as long as he doesn't make any noise, he's good. Well, at that time, he gets like a Twitch notification or a stream notification sound, and it's a really loud fart noise that he must have set up, for when people can, either donate or redeem points or something, And so it's this deafeningly loud, quick fart that goes off, scares him so bad that he jumps and fires his shotgun into the ceiling, and then the monster wakes up and attacks him. Just blasts the ceiling. All because of a fart. Oh man, I almost died. I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard at that thing. I'm still laughing at it. Oh, that was good stuff. I never played Pine Harbor though, but I heard it was a pretty creepy game. God, that was really funny. Imagine dying to a fart. It was epic. Because, like I said, he was like leaning forward at the screen. He was like listening for every little sound, whatever, and then bam, fires the shotgun up into the air. Hats off to that guy. I wish I remember the guy's name. Seriously, I'd give him a big shout out right here. But a big shout. He probably has more people watching him than people watching me. But average reaction to a dad fart, exactly. Sakana, say, okay, be back later. Take it easy, Sakana. We'll see you in a little bit. Average reaction to dad sneeze. Alright, so I gotta start creating like a wireframe here. Ooh, for this part, what's this? That's a fish, okay. This part right here is a little narrow. So, that's alright, you know what we'll do? I don't see the penguins jumping out of here anytime soon. In fact, they're swimming down there, they're just having a blast. Maybe I will make this a little bit shallower right here. Yeah, make it a little bit shallower. There, something like that. Like, it doesn't have to be like a steep cliff really right there, because this It's penguins. I don't think they're gonna get out. Yes, Gran, I believe, is returning from what she told me. Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago she told me this. So she's still working on some stuff. So it's not like she's instantly going to drop what she's working on and come running back. So she's got some other things she's got to wrap up, some other series and whatever. But the zoo still is here. It awaits her. That actually goes for anybody else, actually, who's out there and wants to build like a zoo or something. This is a Patreon server, which means that if you'd like, you know, people who do the greatest GReimer pledge on Patreon can actually have access to the server to build their dream zoo. So you can come join us and you can be like Orskull, who dropped out of the sky like Batman and dropped off some koalas, like a zookeeper Batman. That sounds like an interesting band name, huh? Oh, I see it. I see it. Got him. She's been working on VintageCraft or something like that. Yeah, no, she's been working on, she's got like a Skyblock series in VintageCraft. Or, not VintageCraft, Vintage Story. And then she's also been doing her Valheim series with her husband, I believe. So yeah, she's a busy person. Epic sunset. Epic sunset. I love that view right there at the sunset. My favorite part of the zoo now. Now we got Cinnamon running around. So yeah, it'll drop down a little bit right here while it gets a little shallower, and then we can raise back up over here. Set him in. Cloud chaser. Cinnamon, isn't it like really super late or really early morning for you there? I don't really want to go in there and get that because this was where the boars were. All I see is a spider in there now. It looks like the boars might have despawned. That's kind of okay by me. I'll get them back in there though. Yeah, boars might have despawned. Whenever they're not ZAWA animals, sometimes they have a little bit of issues with them despawning, I've noticed. But that's alright. By the time the world download comes in, we'll make sure all the animals are back in there, so. Why did I? Oh, you gotta go. All right, Puppet Master, thanks for hanging out. I will be here building the zoo. Want to see how it turns out? You know, check the replay afterwards. Edit board, yeah. I mean, let's be honest, the boars were kind of evil. kind of look like pigs. Horses kind of look like pigs. Alright, so hopefully that shape there is going to come out really cool looking. I know when it comes time to doing like foliage and whatnot and like plants, plant-based stuff, I kind of need to focus on creating like more vine-looking structures that kind of wrap around parts of the zoo and the exhibits. I think that would look cool. The other day I was having a wonderful discussion with Maddie about how to breed kiwis. And yeah, they're definitely a thing. A lot of work goes into those things. A lot of work. I want kiwis for Maddie. Well, you know, she's working on it. They don't breed very fast, so. And I don't get out enough to actually go find them myself. I don't get out that often. Bit of a loner when it comes to that. I believe I have a spider problem. Oh, yeah, there might be one. I haven't really noticed. Island doesn't seem that spider infested. Okay, maybe it does. There's a lot of spiders here. Oh, I already got to stretch. I'm only half hour into this thing. Here we go. Already in the zone building. So I don't know about you guys, but I woke up this morning at like 5:45. Kind of running a little late actually. I had to rush out the door, get my kid over to my mom's place so that he could get on the school bus while I was off to work. Work, you know, and then so got done working there, got home, gave the kid food. I've only got one of my 3 here actually right now, so I gave Oliver some food, propped him up in front of the TV. He's watching some Minecraft videos, so I could get down here and do the stream. I don't intend on going very long in today's stream though, because obviously I got Oliver upstairs. He's a lot older than he was when he was first born, so he's actually able to watch after himself. I'm proud of him. He's doing so good. And yeah, so now I was able to get down here and do the stream even while he's home. So that's always a plus. But yeah, I don't intend on going for very long today. Probably 3 to 4 hours is what I'm aiming for today's stream. So if you are looking to get on the billboard as sponsors, this is going to be a shorter stream. So other than my like 8 to 12 hour ones that I usually do. Which, by the way, let's talk about streaming for a second. I learned something new about YouTube, and after I went and looked back at some of my other streams, I learned that it was actually not new. I just learned it, so it's new to me. YouTube doesn't save streams beyond 12 hours. I thought it was 24, but I was wrong. It's 12. So if you guys are watching during the week of horror and you see that 15-hour live stream of Alien Isolation getting cut short, it's because apparently you only get 12 hours on YouTube, and after that you're done. So don't random. Don't say the dreaded forbidden word. No, the answer is no. But yeah, some of my past live streams on ZAWA ran for over 12 hours. I remember, and now I feel like such a duh too, because I remember pointing out, like, wow, this YouTube saying this one was only like 11 hours and 55 minutes. I thought it was just over 12 hours. That's so strange. And the reason why is because they cut it down to that size. They cut off the rest of it. I went and checked the ending of that stream, and yeah, it just abruptly ends. Now, they'll still give you like a 6-hour period after the 12 hours if you're still streaming, where it'll still be going live. And that's, so if you did catch the Alien Isolation live stream, you did actually see I beat the game. But yeah, I thought it was 24. Yes, so did I. That's why I was gonna go for Alien Isolation and beat it. But no, what I should have done, now looking back on it, now that I know, is I should have once I was reaching the 12-hour mark, kind of taken a break and intermission, and then it wouldn't have seemed like it's in one sitting. That's because it's YouTube. I can't really control how that's run. So, and then started up another stream of wherever we were at. That would have made more sense. And then we could have finished off the thing. I know that now, so now next time I do something crazy like that, I will keep that in mind. But yeah, I did manage to beat Alien Isolation in one sitting. First time I ever played that game too, so that was kind of crazy. Yeah, I should stop and start a new one at like 11. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So if I ever do any like wicked long streams again, which I mean I'm undoubtedly going to, because I usually do long streams. Today is a weird case. Good to know for the future. Yes, that's actually good to know for everybody who's doing streaming on YouTube. 12 hours. 12 hours and then wrap it up, and then so yeah, probably 11. Wrap it up at 11, and then restart. Just start another one. So I feel bad because we were having some full of glitches though. Yeah, sure. We were having some. I was about to say we were having some crazy issues at the end of Alien Isolation. A lot of bugs and stuff were hitting us hard. I think my favorite one is when in the last room before I actually went on to the spacewalk, I accidentally lit myself on fire with all the flames that were around the space station. And normally your character freaks out for a bit because I mean they're on fire, and then you usually pat yourself out so that you're not on fire anymore. Well, my character, I tried using a health pack as I was on fire because I was dying, and I thought it'd be a good idea to not. So I tried to use a health pack, and it kind of just didn't. Something went weird, and it just didn't. And so then I tried using another one, and that worked. But then the flames never went out, and I kept slowly losing health. And so there's that bug that we face. So in order to combat that, I just rushed to the end of the level where you're in a spacesuit and you don't really have a health. You can't really take damage while you're out on a spacewalk in that game. So I was walking around in a spacesuit on fire. That's how I ended the game. I detached the ship from the space station or whatever that we're on, and floated off. After like hooking myself to it, but you see me hook myself to it with a tether, and I'm just on fire like the Human Torch in space though. So it's a very weird bug. But that's how I beat the game. Was on fire. Okay, a big hole right here I gotta fill in. I heard they're also making a sequel to Alien Isolation, so next week of horror, I mean, depends on when they get it done. So much stone. Oh yeah, I didn't put a like counter on the, or a like goal on this stream either. This is a very slapped together quick stream because like, yeah, like I said yesterday, I landed on this little jellyfish right there. Ow. Did it just jump out at me and hit me again? Get out of here. I was like, what poisoned me? I thought I got bit by a spider or something. But no, it was a little tiny jellyfish. How long do I have left on this season? Probably about another year. Like, to be honest, the better part of a year. Because I have got a lot of landscape to do, which is why I'm doing a lot of landscaping on these streams. So I got to do all the landscaping between here. I got to add more exhibits. Finish digging out this volcano, which is not quite done yet. There's the top parts finished or whatever, but I got to do all the detailing and stuff on the sides of the volcano as well. I got to finish digging out this volcano as well. So all this has to get carved down. All the landscaping on this side of the island as well needs to be finished. The exhibits need to be put in place over here still. Yeah. I still actually haven't finished the land, like the foliage and stuff over there on that section. So there's still all that. So I got probably about a year still to go on. Oh, I just ran right into that. Year to go on this this build. For quite a while. Still some time then. Yes, very, very much so. Yep, still quite a bit of time. That's why I get so aggravated whenever I get to Thursday and I haven't gotten ZAWA done. And I'm like, okay, I got to do it tonight. But I'm like really struggling to stay awake. I'm like, no, just stay conscious. You can do this. It's all a matter of willpower. But in reality, it's more like it's all a matter of like sleep. So, because I want to keep moving, keep plugging away at this because I know I'm going to need to. But yeah, because I knew that I was fading fast yesterday, I was like, I'm going to do a live stream so people can see progress made on the zoo. I still haven't finished the boat. That is something that needs to get done. I'm still tired though. Like I have worked a full day. I work in a factory. In case you guys are new to the channel and don't know, I'm a factory worker. It's stand on concrete for the full day, working a lot with your hands. I have like the grip strength of an orangutan. I'm not even joking. Like I went to the almost have the grip strength of an orangutan. I went to the zoo with my kids, you know, and at the zoo they have a a test thing that you can do to see if what your strength is, you know, of like your grip. And I tested that, and I was like one little light shy of having the grip strength of an orangutan. Apparently, they got like really strong grip, so got man hands and strong grips. That's what I got. And a lot of scars on my hands too from I work with metal, so. Okay, so it's gonna go to Pierce. Cinnamon Cloud, thank you so much for the 5. Oh, what was that again? Hold on, it's what currency is it? Oh my gosh, pounds, right? Is it pounds? But thank you for the 5. It says 1. Super on a live stream. That's not true. Or it. Oh no, it is. Okay, I get it. I get it. It's Cinnamon Gaming is the one who actually did the $5 or £5 super chat there. It's not Simon Holmes. I was like, but you've donated before. But yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, he donated for clout. Alright, I'll say when you're already up here, but we can change you to ×5. Oops, let me get you on the right line here. Thank you. ×5. There you go. Bam. It's $6.26 US. Nice. The top super chat currently is held by Black Rose with $135.01. Bested to Peter, I believe it was, but by 1 penny. Brutal, but technically still more. So, big shout out to Black Rose out there. And to all these fine people: Peter, Todd, Tinnikin, Inkle, Captain Craig, Fanny, Corey, Nickel Plays, Emperor Ditto, Cinnamon, you just saw them, Black Rose, Ace Yotter, and Bubbles McGee. You guys are amazing. You are the sponsors of the zoo. We gotta finish that boat. I also probably should make more rockets because I'm kind of running out of those. I gotta get the rocket stuff. Man, it's been a long day. A long day. Whoops. Alright, well, one less rocket. Alright, got some rockets. Alright, we're good. We can go back to building. But yeah, thank you, Cinnamon, for the clout. Okay, I don't actually have a goal in mind as to what I'm going to do here for today. I'm just gonna, what's the top super donation? Top donation right now is $135.01. That's held by Black Rose. New Monkey Man, hello, welcome. Sorry about coughing in your face. Yeah, welcome to the stream. We're doing some building like crazy. Yeah, there's a spider problem here on this island. The sun is setting. Creepers be creeping and all. Oh, what is up? We're building at the end of the day, which means I am a sleepy GReimer, but I'm gonna keep pushing through because this stuff needs to get built. Needs to. I keep pushing it off because I keep running out of energy at the end of the day. There's an orca whale down there. Orca. All right, trying to get this shape down, the first rib put down there at least to connect it over to there. Now, I think a big part of the thing that's going to change the landscape the most after we get the shape down here is when I add all the bells and whistles that are decorated, I'm going to be adding vines that drape across the walkways and stuff too. I think I did that once in the aquarium, but I want to add more of that for sure. It really should look overgrown. For those of you guys who don't know, I remember seeing Blue was in the chat there for a little bit. He's one of the nobles in Nations and Nobles. Another one of the series on the channel that come out monthly. It's a monthly episodic series. Actually, I am in here with the penguins. Episodic series. So if you guys like storytelling, that is definitely the place to be. Alright, so on the mini-map here, we can get a little topographical view of what we got going on here. We'll dip down right here, and then it's going to raise back up over here, and then it's going to get back in the larger slopes on this area right here. We also need to do a lot of work on the paths and whatnot, too. There's so much to do. I like storytelling. I just like ZAWA more. No, ZAWA is fun. I wouldn't be playing it for this many years if it wasn't fun, so... mix them together. Well, glad you say that, because if you watch Nations and Nobles, Nations and Nobles actually starts off here at the zoo for me. So, in case you want just a little bit more ZAWA, you can always check that out, because episode 1 Nations and Nobles starts off at the Lost Isles Zoo. Seriously, it was a long day today, though. Lots of windows being made. I make windows in this factory that I work at, so... I forgot Nations Nobles existed, I'm gonna be honest. Well, I mean, I definitely haven't. Those episodes take a long time to make. They're the ones that probably put the most energy in on the channel, actually. So episode 3, for example, took over 60 hours to make. So episode 3, I think it is. Yeah, episode 3 is over 60 hours to make, including the visual effects and stuff. Because yeah, there's visual effects in there. It's a machinima. It's a story-based series. So if you haven't checked it out, I'd highly recommend taking a peek. Oh, you guys talking about Cinnamon's channel? Yeah, recently Cinnamon's channel reached over 1,000 subscribers. Normally, I'd be all congratulating him. You know, that's awesome. It's good news. It's like, so you know now, he's asking. So here's the deal, okay? And this is a good lesson for everybody who is starting YouTube as well. Is keep an eye on your analytics and start learning what they mean and stuff. I'm still learning what mine all means and stuff, but take Cinnamon for example. He released a couple of videos. He was at what, like 9 videos I think you're at on your channel, and his channel exploded to over 1,000 subscribers. Now that's entirely possible, okay, for that to happen. However, the question is how. The big question is how, because if I was Cinnamon, I would want to know what it is that worked, so that so that I could give into that a little bit more, put out more of that content if that's what people want. There you go. The problem is when you look into analytics during times like that, and you don't see a reason why people are suddenly appearing. They're not watching the videos. There's no spike in view time or anything like that. Not a noticeable one. You get 1,000 extra people all of a sudden on your channel in one day. There should be some kind of boost in your watch time, views, all that other stuff like that. More so than what you're normally used to getting. And you could also attribute it to like having a breakout video. Like maybe you put out a new videos and you're getting 50 to 150 views or whatever on it, and then all of a sudden you put out a video on something, whatever game, and it just gets like 70,000 views. Okay, and it's what people want. They're looking exactly for that, and voila, you're the one who provided it for them. And there you go. And as a result, then you see a whole lot of subscribers come in, and you can see that on that video when you look at the analytics, and it makes a lot of sense. In Cinnamon's case here, when we looked over things, I kind of had to ask him what's working, what is causing this, where are these coming from? Because although it's really exciting to see the number go up, you need to know so that you can basically lean into it. And unfortunately, there wasn't really a clear answer, and so that seemed more like bot accounts just spamming in. And so after reaching out to YouTube via support. Shortly thereafter, within a day, all of a sudden, whoop, that stopped. So, yeah, that's another reason. It's like if you have a breakout hit, or if people are liking your content, your subscribers don't just hit the brakes when you tell YouTube, hey, something seems sus here. They would be like, well, it seems sus, but everything's fine because people found your channel with whatever. It's like, oh, holy cow, these are actual legit. Okay, so that's what we'd hoped for, but yeah, you gotta like, I used an example for those of you watching the series. A lot of you probably found me via VintageBeef. He put out a video on his channel, on his main channel. It's got like 1.5 million subscribers on it, and it was touring the zoo I built for season 1. And of the first day, I think right now it's got like 93,000 views on that video that he put out. But on the first day, it only had like 29,000, I think it was. And so of that 29,000 on that first day, about 270 people came over and subscribed to my channel. And when I got home from work, I was like, holy cow, because there's like a huge jump. And I like in Cinnamon's case, my first question was, how? Like, where do these people come from? What's going on, But not only was there a huge jump, but there's a lot of extra comments in chat and stuff like that. There's a ton of extra view time. There's a ton of extra views on things, and likes and everything. Just everything went up. And so I was like, okay. So I was like, this might actually be legitimate, but where do these come from? And then I was asking myself, I was like, did Beef ever release that video of him touring my place? And I checked out his channel, and there it was. I was like, oh, okay, it's starting to make sense. All right, so. Yeah, so whenever you see like actual people coming over and stuff, you'll see it in the analytics. So, but yeah, and as far as how that happens, you just got to be careful and watch. It's not so much anything that you as a content creator can do per se to avoid it. It's mainly just keep an eye on your analytics. When you see weird, unsuspected things happening, reach out to YouTube for support immediately, because subscribers that aren't real people, that are just blank accounts. There's an orca. They don't watch your content, so they don't actually help you. YouTube's interested in ad revenue, so they don't actually even help out YouTube, because if people aren't really there, well, then they're not really watching stuff. So then the ads aren't really being shown to people, which doesn't really help the advertisers, and yeah, nothing really works out. So they don't want them on there either. So it's just bad all around for everybody. But yeah, although to your credit, Cinnamon, I do know that your Planet Zoo stuff was before the boost, before the big surge of what seemingly seems like bots coming in and taking over the channel. Your Planet Zoo series seems to be doing significantly better than the rest of them, so that's something you might want to kind of lean into a little bit more too. So. did so well. Yeah, it certainly did. And there's times where if I'm perusing YouTube and I come across a channel, especially a smaller channel, and they have like a breakout video in a game, I'll just release a video in that game. Like, I'm a general gaming channel, so you're gonna see just random games sometimes pop up on the channel that I just want to play because I think they're fun. An example of that was like that horror Star Wars games that I drove, the Death Trooper games that I did a one-off videos on. Yeah, that popped up on my feed once. I was like, oh, that looks interesting. And I looked, and the guy had like 200,000 views on this, and his channel had like 2,000 subscribers. Like, oh, okay. So clearly that was working. So. This is actually the GReimer Gaming ZAWA song. It's the instrumental version of it playing. Oh, that's the other thing. If you are a content creator and you're making ZAWA videos, even if you're not making them up from the server, and you want to use the song, I mean, well, you'd have to be part of the Discord to get access to the song, but but you can feel free to use the song in your videos if you like. It's a good one for zoo stuff. It was made specifically for the zoo feel, so. God, why did I have to go to work today? Ugh. I know the answer to that, by the way. It's money. I need money. That's the reason why anyone goes to work. Oh, there's a hole right here. I thought I already had filled up. Let me plug that up. Server restarting in 5 minutes. No, I suppose it is about that time, isn't it? There's a nightly restart, so that's okay. They'll give me a chance to go upstairs and grab some coffee. So I think after this little stretch right here, I can probably, looking at, we got a little spot right from right there to right here. That's a little narrow also, but it kind of widens out and I can get back to making it a little bit taller in this area then. Well, Cinnamon, you're taking off, but your clout, think of the clout. No, I'm just joking, man. Have a good night. Oh, when the server restarts. A lot of stone. What statistics? How much stone have I actually used? 135,885. That's a lot. That is a lot. And that's really what, only like a third of what I've collected. So yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I don't know how you're still up, Cinnamon. Seriously, it's 6 o'clock in the evening here at where I'm at, and I'm like, I could probably go to bed. Okay, so that's all sealed up. Kind of flat up there, don't you think? A little bit. Van, hello and welcome to the stream. We're doing some building. This is what we like to call a sleepy stream. The server's restarting in 1 minute, so that's a thing. We're gonna have to take a little bit of an intermission. I'm gonna go grab some coffee. Cinnamon is gonna dip out of here because it's like really late at night for him. So, but yeah, we're building onto the zoo still. And some more work here. We're working on this section right here so far. It's not gonna be a very long stream because I'm exhausted from work. I also have one of my kids watching TV upstairs right now to keep them occupied. So we're going to wrap this up in about 3-hour stream or so. So we got about another 2 hours to go. But yeah, wanted to get some more zoo building in today. It looks like the server's going to be restarting, so I'm just going to disconnect for a second. And then we'll be right back with this. I'm going to run and grab some coffee real quick, so stick with me here. Everyone go grab something to drink or eat or whatever like that, and then we'll come back and keep doing a little bit more building. But once the server has finished doing its nightly restart, then we'll do our thing. So, oh, the server is restarting. All right, yep. So, I will be right back. coming back. I'm coming back. I did battle with the coffee machine. I did battle with the coffee machine, but I'm coming back. See, the server should have probably restarted by now. Hopefully you guys all got a snack or something. I did grab Pop-Tarts, so don't you worry. Look at bam, we're back. We're back and we're short one cinnamon. Actually, hold on 1 second. Let me get my actual stream up so I can see if people are chatting or talking or doing whatever. It's hard to see that when I can't see the thing on my side here. All right, we're good now. Oh, Todd just made some coffee as well. That's nice. Who won the battle? I don't know. What battle? Coffee break. Yeah, what's going on right now? Mika Hunter. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Okay, Mika Hunter, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. We are going to go and add you to that. Look at that. There's a whole lot of chatter that was going since then, but we were definitely going to make sure that you get covered. I see you there. I feel bad. I remember to sub to Cinnamon Game. Thanks. Let's see. Oh, I think I overshot my zoo. I'm flying out into the ocean because I'm not paying attention, but it's going on merch if I ever get any hashtag clout. Alright, server's back up. Yes, Mika Hunter, thank you so much for this $2 super chat. Assuming I can actually eat and land. Okay, I can land, but eating is a little bit of a challenge for me, apparently. Let's see, I don't believe you are on here. You might have actually snagged the coveted last spot. Let's go ahead. Now, don't worry. If anyone does any other super chats, I will extend this somehow. I'll find a way. Kithron, welcome back. Welcome back to the server. All right, so Mika. Did I spell it right? Mika? Mika? I think it's Mika. I'm going to go with Mika for now. If that is totally wrong, let me know. Hunter. Thank you. There you go. You have been officially added to the zoo. You'll forever be immortalized here in the Lost Isles. So, coffee break right now. Yeah, you went to get coffee. Very important. The server's back up though. I logged off for that tonight. 1 a.m. for me. Oh, okay, yeah. You're gonna chill and chat for now. All right, random. Yeah, you can hang out here. We definitely welcome you. Kithron, we welcome you too. I see you popped up in chat there too. Alright, so Cinnamon took off. He's going to bed because he probably should. We are short one Cinnamon and one random. Okay, I think I got everybody covered. But yeah, thank you so much, Mika, for that one. That was amazing. You've been added. Remember, if anyone's trying to best the top super chat, it's Black Rose. It has to be anything higher than $135.01, and then that'll be the top dog there. So, okay, let's get back to doing some building. Now that I got some coffee, I got a Pop-Tart. I should be good to go for a little bit more before I collapse from exhaustion. This weekend, I'm going to be doing a lot of editing. I got to edit Planet Crafter, and that'll get done for I see a hole in that spot right there. Hold on. That'll get done then, so that'll be ready for Monday. But then I also am currently in the process of editing Nations and Nobles episode 5. All right, so I can barely afford a third of the highest super chat. No, don't worry. If you guys can't afford like super chats and stuff, or even trying to best the top dog, then please don't. I mean, like keep your money safe, tucked away in your bank accounts, because that's I'd rather it stay there. I mean, I feel you on that one. I totally get it. I totally understand it. Have I gotten snow yet? Small fires, cranberries, fueled by Pop-Tarts. Exactly, Van. You got it. We have gotten snow, Todd. Not much. We had dusting this morning. I think it's all melted already. And that was about it. But yeah, for anyone who's unable to do super chats, don't feel like you're obligated to, or that you have to. You know, like it's totally just a thing for people who have the ability and means and would like to. You know, but these streams, these episodes, all this stuff, it's all here for you guys to enjoy for free. So, yeah, absolutely free. You guys can just hang out with me and we can just chat while I'm sitting here building massive rock formation land things. Let's see, it snowed here in Minnesota on Halloween, immediately melted, and the other day also melted. Yeah, nothing's stuck on the ground any longer than the morning. Yeah, so nothing's really sticking yet, but a little too high on that one. Okay, that should be good. we barely ever get snow anymore. Okay, I got a bit of snow right now. It's been mostly coldish. Southern Sweden, so not that cold. Okay, so negative 11 degrees Celsius where you're at. So what is that, like, I think in Fahrenheit, that I'm just really rough guesstimating here, isn't that like 20-ish, 15-ish degrees Fahrenheit, I think? Somebody do the math on that, let me know if I'm right, because I was guessing big time. Don't want to get flagged for some misinformation here on the channel. It's like, I was a guess, I was just winging it on the top of my head. Staring at, looking for the next build spot. I know nothing of Fahrenheit. Okay, so there's obviously an elevation change right here too. It's going to be something similar to that. And see, there's an inch today of snow on the ground in my area. It's like 33 degrees here. Nice. Like, what are you just saying here? Building for the guanacos? Okay. For some reason in my YouTube studio, I keep saying I disconnect from chat and then reconnecting to chat. It's constantly going over and over. It's really annoying. Okay, so this has quite a steep incline here. I think what I'm going to do is continue this over. It's right here. Okay, so now I gotta create a slope that goes up here. Oh, look at that. Corey snuck in here. I can't believe that volcano isn't done yet. Me neither, man. That's insane, isn't it? I can't believe that zoo to the northwest of here isn't done yet. Oh my god, look at this. Now this is Corey's zoo up here, Stubborn Survival. And don't mind the patch of like dugout area down here. That's definitely not me collecting grass or anything like that. But this area right here, this is Corey's zoo. It's my neighbor. Both my neighbors have kind of like disappeared. Corey, you gotta get back on here and build your zoo. because like I think this is Happy Tiger over here. So, and he's kind of hasn't been seen for a while. He's the one that owns all the white sands around there, which look really cool. Speaking of, I actually do need to go through this island here, probably one of these live streams, and I need to add sandbanks and stuff like that. What you see like over here, I want to match it over onto this side too. It's gonna be a thing. Kithron's doing his thing over here, it looks like. The shade being thrown is unbelievable. Nah, we gotta get everybody back into doing some ZAWA stuff because Mega Grand's coming back, so we have to. I don't know if you got the memo, but yeah. I may or may not be installing the mod pack again as we speak. You uninstalled it! Oh, kids around Sakana are working together on Zoo. Nice. A little collaboration teamwork there. I like that. Let me know if anyone who has abandoned their zoo may come back to find it infested with man-eating tarantulas. He says it's just a joke. Maybe. Oh no, I reset my entire PC. Oh, okay, I get you. Oh, yeah, I remember you actually told me this. I'm just, I kind of forgot about that. Well, no better time than now to get back into building a zoo. So much stonework, though. Holy cow. Mushroom Island. The desire plus your inspiration has got me feeling some kind of way again. It is fun. It's fun. It's fun building a zoo. Seriously, it is. Like, I don't necessarily recommend everyone do it the same way I'm doing it, because sometimes doing mega projects is a little exhausting and it takes years to do. But hey, you know what? If you build up a zoo in like a couple months, you know, you could totally do your zoo up here in like a couple months because if you keep it mainly like the plains and then design it to be more like that farm kind of style like you were talking about earlier. Yeah, this could totally work. You whip this style, you get this whole zoo done in like a couple months. You're not talking like having a ton of exhibits or anything. You're talking like maybe having like a half dozen to a dozen exhibits scattered throughout here. This would be perfect. Nice little dirt paths cutting through things. It would look amazing. Listen, that's true. I mean, yeah, I got elephants right there, and they look miniature compared to everything else going on here. With determination, Pop-Tarts, and coffee, you can get it done. Exactly. See, that's the motivation we need right there. See, that's what I like about you, Random. You get me. Yeah, you can do it, Corey. See, look at that. You got the chat on your side now, too. Look at that. You got the power of chat. I speed ran building my zoo at the start. I got burned out. For your life stuff. Yeah, no, it happened. It happens. I am definitely the tortoise in this race, though. I am the slow and steady. I am the tortoise. I am the walrus. Cuckoo Gachoo, okay? I hope that explains it. So, as you guys may remember, multiple times I've said on stream that whoever has the top super chat this season, when we finish the season, at the end of the season, they get to decide between ZAWA Season 4 or Jurassic Craft Season 1. Now, it hasn't been much of a difficult decision. Most people, I think everybody who's racing for the top super chat all have the same vote in mind. You mean robot, right? No, I am the walrus. Cuckoo. But all of them have the same vote in mind. It looks like Jurassic Craft is definitely going to win. However, I am going to throw a caveat in for ZAWA Season 4, possibly, for the person to decide. It's going to be kind of an important caveat, too. That might make it significantly more enticing. But we got to get to Season 4 first. Yes, there's going to be a catch for ZAWA Season 4 that I'm thinking you guys are really going to want. Okay? Like, really badly going to want. Like, you're going to be freaking out of your mind going to want. And then you're going to have to decide between that and Jurassic Craft. As far as any details beyond that for Season 4, like what Random's asking and stuff like that, I can't really go into it because nothing is fleshed out yet, okay? So, and it might be a big letdown. Everything might fall apart. And, and it might just be nothing. It might be just me playing a single player. Be like, does that sound good? No. Okay, everything might fall apart. But I am going to try to expand a little bit on what we got with ZAWA here, and yeah. I don't know. I got a cool idea, and as we get closer, I have to finish the zoo first. So really, it's all moot. It's all moo. It's like a cow's opinion. Does anyone know what that's from? Please tell me. I know it's moot. But if you guys know what that's from, please tell me in chat, because it's a good one. Yeah, for right now though, it's all moot. It's a moot point. There's no real point in really putting much faith into it, but I just wanted to bring it up because just to let you know, I'm going to try to put an interesting twist on ZAWA Season 4. Corey's like, I want it already. Oh, for crying out loud, I gotta reload my stream page. Hold on. Alright, I think it's going now. Possibly. Yeah, the stream page, my YouTube stream page is like, no, we need to reload, but I think I'm back now. How much do you have, how do you have so much stone? Well, in case you didn't notice, I am digging out a volcano. Yeah, I'm digging out the volcano, so I've got a lot. The stuff you see down where I grab stone when I'm filling my backpacks, that's not even the bulk of my stone that I have. That's just a fraction of it. I have the deep storage down underneath my base that has like double chest after double chest after double chest filled with stone. I've got so much stupid stone, it's ridiculous. Alright, this is all looking good. It looks like there is a patch that's still open here, or is that what I just patched up? I think it's what I just patched up. Yep, okay. Oh yeah, I just updated on the map now. So I gotta do this stretch right here. The basalt on that is like the top layers, and then all the stuff on the inside, like you can see right there. So it's that many layers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish layers, maybe 7 or 8 layers, and then the rest is stone underneath. So, oh, you're also curious about rockets, because the way that I get gunpowder is at nighttime I'll just kill creepers, a little bit because I don't actually use a lot of rockets. I'm not off exploring a whole lot. I'm basically here. And then I also have a spot underground, so it's down lower where the mobs spawn higher, you know, down where my slime farm is that I just didn't put torches down, so I get a bunch of mobs that spawn down there at all times, and I go down there and just murder until I get a bunch of gunpowder. Murder with my bare hands. Make it personal. I find out if the creeper had a nickname first, and I take it out. A whisper in its ear, no me despache, and then I just take it out. Oh, nobody answered the whole it's moo. It's like a cow's opinion question. Nobody knows what that's from. It doesn't sound like. I feel bad because I'm old. It's not even like that. Well, actually, it probably isn't old enough to think of it. Yeah, it probably is. But it's from Friends. It's Joey from Friends. Yeah, he's selling that to like Rachel and like Phoebe and stuff. He was telling them something. And he says that there's no point. It's moo, and they're like moo, and like yeah, it's moo. It's like a cow's opinion, and it doesn't matter. And Rachel's like, have I been hanging out with Joey too much, or does that totally make sense? It is getting nighttime. Creepers be creeping. I'm about to get some creeper hunting going right now if I don't sleep. Coffee, sweet nectar of the gods, keep me going. I think it's a little clownfish or something there. You don't think you've watched Friends? It was, I mean, obviously it's from a different time period, but I would highly recommend people to watch Friends. It was actually a really good series. They got 10 seasons of it. You can binge that stuff. My best friend in the entire world, his favorite series is Friends. And I mean, aside from some technology things, like they have a phone, like a landline in their apartment, stuff like that, people obviously don't really have that anymore. Aside from that, the whole basically premise is pretty much timeless. Like everything that goes on. I think some of the best shows that are out there are like the comedies that can really nail the drama feel. Like they can have really serious episodes that aren't funny at all. But they're considered like comedies, like Friends, for example. Friends is very much a comedy, but there's some very serious moments in it that aren't played for laughs either. So they nailed it. So plus the Rembrandts, they had a theme song for it. So. Corey! Oh, I'm jumping into nothing. He hath returned! Is he up at a zoo? Is he up at a zoo? Is he up there? He's up there! Yeah! Doth hath returned. Your stuff should still be here. You should still be good to go. Absolutely nothing's changed up there, I don't believe, actually. I might have come up there and stolen some grass, and that's about it. Actually, that's not true either, because I think I just grew it, and then harvest it. So I don't think I stole anything. I don't know. You don't got proof. Friends is great. Thank you, Todd. Yeah, somebody's seen it at least. So. Oh, big gaping hole right here. Almost had it all, but. Okay, but on the topic of ZAWA season, or Jurassic Craft, it might be like 2 years from now, since after you're done, you said 1 year after. No, I'm going to keep the server up and running for at least another year after I'm done with the zoo, but I'll probably start the next season or so. I'm not too sure. That all has to get sorted out. But because I don't want to like wrap up my zoo and be like, all right, you guys, I'm done. The server's done. Sucks to be you. You know, I want people to have time to finish their builds. You know, if they're still working on them. So basically, I want to keep the server up and running even after I'm done, so that people can finish their builds. Because I mean, I want people to invest the time into this and actually do some hard work on it and make it a big labor of love thing. So I don't want to just bail as soon as I get my stuff done. There's somebody flying. Oh, it's Corey. That fish is going to be sealed in there forever. There's a fish right there. Goodbye, fish. Alright, so no more fish. You will never again see the light of day! Better start developing some bioluminescence or something, because you're not going to see light anymore down there, fish. Or you can just swim out here. It's entirely possible, too. Yeah, see, there he is right there. You guys didn't finish your zoo. Sounds like a skill issue, yeah. That's something I gotta put on merch. I gotta put hashtag skill issue. There's stone up there. Things could totally spawn. Gotta grab my balls. I only got 2 of them. I guess that's kind of normal, isn't it? I gotta go grab more of those things, though. Let's do that now, actually. Look at how cool this place looks when the land is actually kind of finished. Like over there, too, especially. Look at that. That looks amazing. Really gotta focus on doing some more of that stuff. Major skill issue here. I believe in you, Corey. I think you can finish the zoo. I have faith. Wait, let's stash these koalas. Although, I do want to name the koalas during the stream, so if you guys could start thinking of koala names, actually, that'd be much appreciated, because we'll throw them in with the existing one there. Oh, yeah, but as far as, like, my stockpile of stone and the, where I get my gunpowder, I just drop down here. And here's my stockpile of stone. Might need to farm some wood. Well, if you need pine, I know of a place. Name one drop bear. Yeah, I got... Okay, here's basalt. There's some black sand. There's more basalt. Basalt, 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 basalt. The top layers are all basalt, so once you get past those... There's a whole bunch of stone. A whole bunch of stone. 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 Basalt again. Stone. Stone. Yeah, I got a lot of stone. Oh, that one's not even full. I should fill it up. Stone. I think I even started moving them into here. Because, yeah, things are getting a little out of hand. So I had to expand the storage. Got a lot of stone. Oh, that one's not full either. But yeah, this is where my slime farm is. I wonder how that's doing anyway. It looks like it's completely stopped. Well, it was working just fine. Why? Why are you stopped? You were all full of stuff too. There you go. Suck all that crap back up. And dispense it here. There we go. Perfect. Number 2. Yep, that'd be number 2. Okay, so let me make sure that I'm actually booted off the server so that I can actually get back on. It says I was kicked by operator, but it doesn't say I left the server. I hate that. Oh, it says Corey disconnected. Oh, Corey rejoined. Okay, so Corey is able to disconnect and rejoin. Still trying to kick myself. So if it says I'm on the server, it's lying. I'm not actually there. Had a pretty good run that time. It just will not kick me. Might have to just wait it out. There it goes. All right. That was my bad, fat fingers. Oh, you accidentally disconnected. That happens. I accidentally disconnect all the time, but it isn't because of fat fingers. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah, no, I had to get a whole bunch of black wool for I think this was for the Uncle Scrooge build last Christmas, actually. And so yeah, this is where I got all that from. And where I do all my mob farming is here. That area over there is dark. Mobs can spawn in it totally, so. And that zombie you're hearing is actually part of the iron farm above me, so. Doesn't appear to be any spawning at the moment, but that's alright. And then yeah, the slime farm is right here. Okay, so that's all that. See, any mobs spawn in here? Oh yeah, see, there's a couple of creepers. There's 3 creepers right there. Let's get some gunpowder. Ooh, that's a little leggy. Very risky with the whole connection issues that I'm having, so. Alright, if you guys could just fight each other, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Can you guys hit each other? These guys don't care one bit that I'm standing right next to them. Okay, there, killed a couple of them. Got 11 gunpowder. But yeah, that's how I get my gunpowder. Then I go back here and I'll wait for like a minute or so, and then come back. Sakana, finish up dinner. Be back on the server in a few. All right, sweet. Well, welcome back, Sakana. A bit laggy. It is a little bit laggy. I think it's, a couple people on, exploring stuff and whatnot. Oops. So yeah, that is how I get my rockets. So since I make 15 at a time, I almost got all 15 I would need there to restock again. And that's it. That's how I get my rockets. Don't have much gunpowder left, though. I really kind of need to get more of that. Alright, so what did you say, Drop Bear? That's what we should name one of them? Why don't we do that right now? Hashtag blame Flues. Exactly. It's Flues' fault that it's a little laggy. Why don't we do that right now? Let's. I got 3 koalas right now. Let's see. A Drop Bear. I can name one Drop Bear. Look at these added to the koala exhibit. Your best koala names. drop bear. All right, so give me another koala name. Name one Samson. All right, we can name one Samson. Welcome back, Sakana. Samson. I think it was Leaf Muncher. Not well versed in koalas. We can name one Leaf Muncher. Drop bear, Samson, and Leaf Muncher. Leaf Muncher. There, bam. Alright, so the koalas, I believe, are right over here. I gotta finish decorating up that entrance right there, since that's a new addition, actually. Here's the center of the volcano. Yes, right there. There's a koala. I think there's two in there. Yeah, there is. Right there. Alright, so there's gonna be a couple more. There's some chimps in there that are looking aggressive. Alright, let me grab my balls. And we're gonna throw them on the ground here. Face to the glass. Hi, koalas. We got Nigel and we got Joss in here. So we're gonna add in Drop Bear. There you go. And then we're going to add in Samson. There you go, Samson. And then we're going to add in Leaf Muncher. Leaf Muncher, there we go. Got our koalas now. Oh, there's a spot over here I can use my balls to get myself out of here. Use my balls to get myself out of a difficult situation. There we go. Alright, so sweet, we got a bunch of koalas in there now. Thank you, Orsko, for bringing them over. I believe we have a sloth in here. Van, I found you. You're right there. Noisy guys, they certainly are, yep. And you're their neighbor, actually. the sloth is their neighbor. I believe these are the gorillas. Yep. Boingy, 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 bouncy, 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 bouncy. Yeah, not the best neighbor. They party at night, exactly. Okay, so I remember right here we were building like a cave kind of thing. At least both sloth and koalas sleep most of the day. Yeah, that's true. We're building like a cave right here. Actually, I went through. So this whole part right here can be connected because this is going to be under rocks, basically. This could open up a whole new avenue of stuff. Once this is under the ground, we can actually create a pathway that leads under the ground over here and put another exhibit like right in here, and it won't look like it's like dotted on the land because it'll all be underground. So that could be an interesting exhibit. I don't really know which one we're going to do for that, but stretching, that is a future GReimer problem. Screw that guy. Okay, so let's grab some stone, and what we're going to do is we're going to connect this over to here, and we're going to actually raise this up a little bit too as we go. Right here, we'll start bringing it up. Now this is the capybara exhibit, I believe, and they are somewhere in there. See that the spiders are. There they are. Capybara. Big hamsters. They're big hamsters is what they are. Alright, that should be pretty good for that rib right there. Let me grab my balls again real quick and just throw them onto that rock over there. Ooh, I need to raise this up more than what I got currently. We can do better than that. Okay, it's looking a little bit more like it. Okay. So there, we got the koalas named, we got some more landscape put in. This has been a pretty good stream so far. We're about 2 hours-ish into it or so. Probably about 1 more hour to go, and I'm going to wrap it up. Actually go see if Oliver's still up there. He was eating a Happy Meal while he was watching some Minecraft videos, so. It is the weekend, so he is going to be up a little bit later because he's 6 now. That still blows my mind. For those of you who have been watching the channel since the very beginning, I think Orskull, that might be you, and anyone else who's in the chat there. Way back when, there was, well, actually, no, I think I had the channel going. I already had Oliver. But for those of you who have watched VintageBeef's episodes, I actually announced Oliver's birth on his, whatever season 1 of VintageCraft was, on his channel. I left a little notice in it, so it's a little blue box that announced that Oliver was born. So it's been kind of crazy because technically, like, you guys have been keeping up to date on his entire life online. I guess that's what they call a digital footprint or something. And for those of you who have been fans of the series, you know that Jacob and Oliver, or Jacob and Lucas, came along then after I had the channel going. So if you're watching the ZAWA stuff, you know that, hey, I had kids appear, life appeared as I was building these suits. Didn't you say you brought the laptop to the hospital so you could fight the dragon? Yep, yeah, that happened. Okay, so the day the day that Oliver was born was the day we were doing the dragon fight in VintageCraft Season 1. And so I brought my laptop with me to the hospital so that I could participate in that. Well, Hellcat was laying in the bed scowling at me. But think of it this way, alright? We beat the dragon, alright? And everyone remembers the fireworks going off after we beat the dragon. That was me, so it was worth it. How was the guy launching fireworks? Crashing everyone's computer. Oop, almost fell right down there. a weird shape for this part right here, but if I do this right, this will allow a spot for the cave right here to go through it. I'll leave a little bit of room. I remember this being brought up in a different series. Yeah, probably. You know, I've mentioned it before, but I found your channel because your hilarious Week of Horror trailer. Yeah, I didn't actually make one this year because I ran out of time. I feel bad about that because that was always my favorite time of year. I know the views didn't really reflect it. That wasn't the most favorite for everybody else, but I love doing the Week of Horror stuff. But I was just swamped this year, so I did have a Week of Horror still. I just wasn't able to put out a trailer. And last year's trailer was awesome. Like it was awesome. I love that. All right, so we got this section here done, which is kind of nice. I'm working on this right now. I wouldn't mind wrapping this around, but I've only got like an hour left on this, so we're gonna have to speed build or something. Yeah, the Week of Horror. It's already passed just not too long ago, and I already miss it. Although I gotta admit, so like every year during the Week of Horror, I have a like a favorite game that I play, and of the ones I played this year, I probably give We Harvest Shadows as probably my favorite one. So, Chris, Claudio, Molina, hello and welcome. Happy good evening Friday. Oh, from the Philippines. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, nice. Well, hello, Chris. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'd say We Harvest Shadows was probably my favorite game that I played in the Week of Horror this year. That one was actually surprisingly creepy. And yes, Van, you joined me on the Week of Horror this year. I think you were about my only guest I had. Turns out a lot of people are nervous and busy at the same time. Oh, that was pretty fun to watch. We Harvest Shadows. I mean, yeah, that was good. I did actually go back into the demo and see how much money I could make, and I made a huge tomato farm. The only problem is that the days go so quick in there that like you basically have time to harvest them and then just go back to sleep immediately. So, oh, my stupid page did the thing again. Let me reload it real quick here to make sure the stream is running. Every once in a while, like the stream studio's pulled up and it'll just be like error. You know, got to reload the page. So, that's what I mean by that. Okay, we're back. We're good. It's all good. But yeah, We Harvest Shadows was a really good one. Kind of interested to see where that all goes. Yeah, good stuff though. I remember the year before that, the breakout game for me for the Week of Horror that we did, where I had the really sweet trailer, was Choo Choo Charles. Surprised me quite a bit. That game was incredibly fun. Creepy looking monster thing you got to fight in there, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, lots of fun. Oh, it's a penguin. I was like, what is that? What am I looking at? But it's the top of a penguin. Power of coffee. Power of coffee. I will get through this. Now, I do believe, actually, that we still have a few pay it forwards to do, too. Finding Bigfoot was also fun to watch. And stay in silence. Yeah, the Bigfoot one was especially good. We got Beef to play Bigfoot, too. That was a lot of fun. So VintageBeef, I think Twisted Stranger and I were out there hunting Bigfoot. And, spoiler, he murdered us real good. I might have completely abandoned Beef out in the woods alone with a cryptid. In my defense, it was our best chance of actually winning the round, so was splitting up. Now that's usually never a good thing when you're hunting like some horrible monster that's going to try to kill you. But we were Twisted was down and he had just revived me, and it was like there's a good chance that we're not going to make it out of this alive. So we gotta do some pretty drastic stuff here. And I did some drastic stuff, and it resulted in us getting killed. Whoops. So it was a gamble, and it just didn't pay off. Yeah, and In Silence was a good one. That was with Mega Grain. That and Sound of Silence, I think it's called. The one where we're out in the woods and there's all sorts of terrible things. That one was good. And that monster, if you whispered, like if you whispered, it could pick up on your actual microphone, that game, so like it could hear you. And so Gran would be hiding from the monster, and she'd be like, "Oh, it's there, GReimer, I see." She's whispering in the microphone, like, "Gran, shut up, I can hear you." It doesn't matter if you're whispering, it can still hear you. Alright, we gotta connect this up over here. Now, this part right here is interesting. So the cave will probably open up like right here, actually, so that it'll go split either direction. Because this is supposed to be the viewing area for the elephants. You know what? This could actually be really cool, though, because if I build this part of the exhibit, the elephant exhibit, here, I could actually put like a glass wall here so you can see inside the elephant exhibit from inside the cave. That'll look pretty cool. For right now, I'll just build the cliff edge here. Oop, I fell in with the elephants. Oh my god, they're gonna kill me. I forgot this is old Minecraft. Yeah, it's true, it is. It's true, it is. Okay. It's getting nighttime. Creepers be creeping. Yeah, that's true. I want even 1.12. This is newer to me. That's true. This does have some of the newer features, but nowhere near what like 121 has. So. All right, we are in the final hour of the live stream here. I'm going to be calling it here in about 55 minutes. So I'm popping open the Pop-Tart. We are rocking, what the heck kind of, strawberry today. All right. Forest Skull's going AFK. Hashtag Pop-Tart hype, yeah. It was so weird. Like, I saw a video, and it's kind of not gruesome, but grisly or downer video. It was like videos of YouTubers who have passed away, and one of them was a guy who apparently loved Pop-Tarts. And I was like, that's weird. So, if I ever just like stop posting content, just assume I passed away. Because if I'm still alive, I'm never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Sorry, didn't mean to do the spontaneous rickroll there. Gotta connect all that, so. Nice. Hashtag still playing flues. Hashtag flues is a butt. You know, a while ago, like a long while ago, if you guys remember Frankencraft on the channel, Hardcore Frankencraft I was playing, that was Flues' thing that he had set up. But that was, it was basically vanilla Minecraft, but if you died, it was like a pass it along world, you know, so like whenever we do our shift, we'd pass it on to the next person who'd do their shift and stuff like that. But the hardcore part of it was that if we died, our shift was over immediately. We had to just go dump all of our stuff in a chest and then log out. Because we had to keep inventory on because of that. So if we died, we wouldn't lose everything for the next person. So we had to immediately log out wherever you were at. And I remember that was a lot of fun. I was the first person to go, so I had nothing and I had to try to survive. And I managed to not only survive, but get like all the crops, all the farms going, all the animals, and a fully powered enchanting table. As well as a way to heal. That was the other thing. Your health didn't heal naturally. It was UHC health. So, natural regen was turned off. And, yeah, that was quite a challenge. A lot of fun. We were supposed to, like, do another kind of season like that. But with some of the members of just a regular Frankencraft that were going on, that was playing. We just kind of never did, so Flues might be a butt for that reason, too. He never got that all set up and organized. That's kind of his baby, so... Oh, there's a big opening right here. I should probably fill that in first before I move on. So much stone. But yeah, I'm not exactly what you call one of the younger gamers, so I guess that is totally a possibility, though, that one of these days there's no more GReimer videos, but rest assured that the back catalog is strong. Oh, and speaking of back catalog, ZAWA, or not ZAWA, but Planet Crafter Season 3 just wrapped up. So, I should probably get to work on the supercut for that. So one thing that I'll probably integrate into the channel as Oliver gets older, I might have Oliver actually make videos on the channel as well, if he's interested in doing that. So you might get Oliver Gaming every once in a while. Like, you actually already have one episode of Oliver Gaming out there, and that's when he taught me how to play Minecraft. Or, yeah, he was teaching me how to play, so. Oh, I didn't see it coming, but was impressed with the beginning of season 4 for Planet Crafter. Yeah, that one was kind of fun to whip up. So I'm continuing the story in Planet Crafter too, with me being the same guy throughout the whole thing. So it's kind of funny how I ended up on another planet this time. I love the story there. Actually, Corey, you're in. I was taking notes. Corey, you're in. You're one of the guest voice actors in Nations and Nobles, also. So another little guest appearance. FYI, there is. I'm going to be putting guest appearances of people in Nations and Nobles. They're going to be around playing minor characters here or there and stuff like that. So be prepared to see some familiar faces and stuff in Nations and Nobles. Even going forward, there's another character in the next episode. I'm basically famous in the next episode. That is, if you are an old school fan watching Minecraft Let's Plays and stuff, and the servers that were really popular even before Hermitcraft, you're gonna lose your mind at who shows up in the next episode. So lost. You're lost. It says you're at your base. you're just you're northwest of your base, but it's fine. Or are you mining? You might be mining. Okay, you're like, I'm lost, and I look and you're like right over your base. Oh, I'm underground. Okay. Big leg spike there. Next episode is going to be a little bit of a pain to edit together, but for Nations and Nobles, that is. But no pain, no gain, you know? It's actually not too bad. Like, episode 3 is by far the worst one to edit together. It's also my favorite one, but it's most difficult to edit together. But I can give you guys a hint. The creature you saw at the end of episode 3 is going to make a reappearance in episode 5. The one at the end with the growling in the cave thing that you saw. helping bring in groceries, so I'll be ARC for a while. AFK, I think. Okay. Alright, well, Cinnamon, Orsko unloads the groceries, which, if you guys go to Urban Dictionary and look that up, I actually dropped that definition on that website. We'll keep on building here. Right, that's not a hole in anything. I just have to do the pathing there. Yeah, I think that sealed up everything on that side right there. So much work to do. Holy cow. So we finished that over there, and then we finished this here. Orca. I see orcas in the water. So we're getting quite a bit done. Oh, I gotta get up and stretch. Like I said, I've been up for 13 hours, almost 14 hours now. With no break. It's just nothing but work, work, work. Yeah. So I am about ready, like an old guy, about ready just to kind of collapse on the recliner and take a snooze. Like the old man that I am. This is, yeah, these are the penguin exhibits here. Now, this is probably going to give us an entirely different feel, because before the penguin exhibits were just kind of floating out here in space, and now they're a little different. Yeah, look at this. This looks way different than when we were out here before. And yeah, like I said, the boars seem to have mysteriously disappeared, or they've escaped and they're trying to kill me. It's one of those things that's happened. These guys aren't escaping at all. They're stuck in water. I like how this turned out. And once I get to doing the vegetation here, you see like vines draping across here. I think it's gonna look really cool. And of course the cave entrance here, which will lead to a cave that forks right here. It's a lot of work. Now I think the cave is gonna come out right here. Maybe I'll try to define that edge there. Let's knock this back a little ways. Ah! Spider. There's spiders on this island. You guys know that there's spiders on this island? They seem to be all over the place. Holy cow. So I do want this to have a viewing area of its own right here. I don't want to impede this really. So this is kind of where the viewing area for the elephants is supposed to be, is all along this edge here. So for the cave, I'm thinking right here. Struggling here. Okay, so if that's the cave entrance, I mean, I can close up the edges a little bit too to kind of make it look a bit more natural. That's where the cave is going to be going into. And to the left goes to the penguin exhibits and the boars that have mysteriously vanished. The right can go to another exhibit that's a little bit smaller, that's kind of inside the cave. I'll have to figure out what to do there. It's again another future GReimer issue. Screw that guy. So. But yeah, I do intend on doing the pay it forward at the end of the stream. Also, we'll see if we can find a small streamer somewhere on YouTube that's not really doesn't have a whole lot of people watching. We'll see if we can't go say hi to them and give them a little raid. I think that'd be kind of fun. Stone in my inventory. I think I still have a whole bunch in my the glass chest. Do I have it in here? Did I restock this? I did not restock that. The glass chest, I believe I have a whole bunch. Oh yeah. We're good. We're good. Can't seem to eat the chicken. Took a little while there. Orca fin sticking out of the water there. Connect all these dots. Doing like wireframing for either natural structures or even non-organic things, you know, like building or whatever, is kind of a pain because I guess you can see whether or not it's going to work out when you build the wireframe for things, but instead of just free building it, but it still is kind of a pain. But it usually turns out so nice. All this land has been built by wireframing at first. It's like what I'm doing right now. How many stone am I down up to so far for placing? There's only like another, what, 2,500 stone or something placed. It's not a whole lot actually. I've done much better before. Start connecting some stuff over. So I believe we're heading into December now here. Once Thanksgiving's all done. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the United States. It's coming up here very soon. Hopefully you guys have a bunch of pumpkin pie and turkey to just devour. But then we're coming up on the Christmas season after that. Man, there's the New Year's. Whew. Wireframing is probably one of the my favorite things to do in bigger builds. It turns out so good. It's not so much the wireframing that bugs me; it's the filling in afterwards, coloring it in with all the blocks, like this part right here. And look at that! Look at that little guy! Look, would you just look at that? Actually, the other day, I found myself kind of stressed out, as people do sometimes, you know, when they have life and the channel and everything. And there are some times where I like working with proportions. Yeah, that's exactly what wireframing's for, is to make sure that things are proportionately right. In my case, it's all just for creating the shell of the land and stuff. So, what's up? My bad for leaving my internet crash. That's all good, new Monkey Man. Don't worry, we're still here, just kind of kicking some butt. Happy Thanksgiving to GReimer and family and viewers. Yep. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. That's, like I said, it's coming up next week. So, but the other day I was feeling kind of stressed out, and every once in a while I will put my foot down and say, you know what? I'm taking an evening to just play games for fun. And I played 7 Days to Die. I have done a series on 7 Days to Die before. It didn't do so well on the channel, so I haven't really brought it back because not too many people are pushing for it. It looks like you found some ancient debris. Not too many people are pushing for it, so I haven't brought it back. I did have an idea, a sequel to the series that I did make. The series I made on the channel was called Bar Life, and I had to live inside of a bar. That was like my restriction. So I could live anywhere, but it just had to be a place that served alcohol. And so I went through the zombie apocalypse with that limitation, and wasn't much of a limitation. It was actually kind of fun. I had a sequel to that. You take that break, you deserve it. Well, I mean, yeah, I only take like an evening if I do that though, and then I'm back at it. But I played 7 Days to Die, which, by the way, once everyone's done with like Nations and Nobles and stuff, if we wrap up the season, and you guys want to have like a week or two vacation of just murdering zombies, let me know. We should definitely do that. We should get everyone in the Nations and Nobles group together, like because I know Beardo would be down for sure, and we should just play some 7 Days to Die. Maybe in a month time I can get on the server. Maybe. Well, yeah, you're always welcome, New Monkey Man. If you any of the tier 3 patrons, I think it is the GReimer. It's the most expensive one, but the most expensive one is $5. I'm not like I lowered everything. I cut everything in half from the default on Patreon because I was like I don't. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not looking to milk people. I have 7 Days to Die, and I'm willing to play Kithron. You and I are going to be playing that game one of these days. It's a fun game. Yeah, it's a really fun one. I know that I like to play it. Nebrus loves playing that game. In fact, we were doing a two dudes play 7 Days to Die thing, but we had some technical difficulties that prevent us from finishing that series. The whole world reset on us. Whoopsie. So, but yeah, we had a lot of fun playing that. Love murdering stuff, and I think that'd be fun to have like I don't know, like 4 or 5 people all on a server together, running around all the place, completing missions and just killing zombies like crazy. There's an octopus out there. Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Alright, so I gotta connect this up to here now. And that's actually fine. I like how this is a lot taller because I'm gonna actually maintain that here. Yeah, I'm gonna maintain that there, so like it's steep uphill thing, and then when I do the vines and stuff in here, I'll have them all draping down and stuff along the side. It'll look really cool. One of these episodes or one of these live streams is just gonna have to be the vegetation, where we do all the palm trees that everybody hates and all that other fun jazz. I say everybody hates, but I think it's just Cinnamon. How excited are you for ZAWA Essentials and Ecoregions being added soon? I'm pretty excited. I've been working with Bayfish on that to try to get those added, so hopefully that gets added soon. So, but yeah, that is coming to the pack, so everyone can breathe a sigh of relief. I know Essentials was a big one that people wanted on the pack for a while, and that's next on the block for getting added. And regions, of course, Ecoregions too. What does Cinnamon? Cinnamon hates the palm trees. Watching me make them. I don't know. I think it's just a joke, to be honest. I don't think he really cares. But if he's losing sleep over it, that's a him problem. The palm tree decoded. Oh, palm tree, I thought we were talking about his pine trees. He definitely doesn't like his pine trees either, so. In fact, if anyone wants to go down, if anyone is on the server and needs a bunch of wood, just go chop down some of the forest over by Cinnamon's place. He won't mind. He really wants those things cleared out, so. Oh, he fell down. Yeah, I actually do have it already laid out in my head how future seasons of, or an idea at least of how future seasons of Planet Crafter could go. So, I'm excited about that one too. Planet Crafter is a lot of fun, so. Alright, so that's all closed up. Alright. Gonna make her whole build out of pine wood? Maybe. Is the next new season on dinosaurs? It could be. We don't really know yet. All right. So I was explaining earlier. I think you might have disconnected at the time, but explaining earlier that the choice to as what we do for the next season is up to the top super chat. Whoever does the top super chat gets to decide whether it's going to be ZAWA season 4 or whether it's going to be Jurassic Craft. But things are still in the works that I could absolutely make ZAWA season 4 much more appealing than ever before, but that might not actually end up being the case, and so people might just pick Jurassic Craft regardless, though. So, whales are jumping. But yeah, could be doing a dinosaur zoo here next season. Like, if this idea that I have in mind goes through, I would vote for ZAWA Season 4. And I actually want to do Jurassic Craft or whatever the dinosaur mod is. Like, that's something that I want to do too. But given the situation, if I get this to work, I would vote for ZAWA Season 4. It's that cool, okay? Alright, so this needs an interior, but I think I'm going to work on the path leading down into this first. And then, I mean, I guess I can save that for a later part. Maybe even make an episode out of that, do the interior of this cave here. Although I do need to plug up this. Oh, that's not a hole, actually. I mean, it is kind of, but it isn't. It's just, it's over here. That's a whole nother thing. Alright, so what other part should I work on then? Maybe I will do a little bit of the pathing for like right here by the capybara. So I need to double this up actually, because some of it's going to have gravel above it, and instead of like having to replace it for every little piece of gravel, I'll just build one down, and then, you know, I'll just have blocks there that they can set the gravel on. Because a lot of my pathing I use gravel in, so. Sure, I think so. The path is going to go from there down to Capybara. From over there down to here along the edge of this. I'm building a one down right here because then when I put the other layer of stone above it like this, if I need to punch some of this out, put gravel on it, it doesn't just fall through. Then I don't have to change out every piece of gravel then, so. But I also just realized this is also going to need to change. Where's this thing right here? This. Because this is going to need to be like a ZAWA rail or iron rail or whatever. Iron bar, not iron bars, what they, steel bars, that's what I was going to put down. And for that, I'm going to need 90-degree edges, so. And that needs to continue that way, but I need coffee desperately. Let's see, struggle to get the dino in the enclosure would be prominent. Probably, yeah. My mom got home from work and brought Arby's. That's what I had for dinner. I had Arby's. I saw the cups right here. That was just water. All the ice was melting. These curly fries are the best. They are. I finished mine before I even got home. The moment I read Arby's, their commercial popped in my head. Alright, so I think what I'll do here is I will actually, since this is built up a little bit to keep them from climbing up right here, I think what I'll do is I'll lean into that a little, and I will actually build up a little bit on the outside here. And then the pathway will continue around this here, like so. Where is it? I heard it. I heard it. And then that means that this right here will be another part of the viewing area. Yeah, this will be part of the viewing area then right here. Okay, and then that path continues over to right over there. Okay. Let's see, I do that all the time. I buy a large order of curly fries, and they're gone well before I get home. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I think mine was a large order. Mine might have been a medium. But yeah, it's gone immediately when I get home, or before I get home. They're so good. Stretching! Oh, stretch break! Oh, yeah. Why are all the shops empty? I bet you mine's not. If you want slime balls or turkey eggs, I bet you can get them at Turkey Balls. I bet you I bet you I got plenty there. Turkey Balls is always well stocked. Plenty of balls, exactly. So if you're in the shopping district looking for balls, I got you, man. Yeah, everyone forgets to restock. That's true. That too. That is also a reason. What's my intended purchase? All right, let's see if we can't actually add. Where are they? Let's go find it's right there. Yeah, see, that looks good. Now, these things you can absolutely jump over. Like, you used to not be able to, but yeah. I want fast food. I gotta wait until my next cheat day. Oh, yeah, sorry, man. So there's a couple little spots to actually view the capybaras. Assuming people can find them. Oh, they're like tucked right here. Here's two of them right here. Carl and Stella. One's stuck in the water. Okay. So that's the viewing area. Oh, I think there was another viewing area around back for the capybara as well. Now this interior part has to get done, obviously, but I think there was a part back here. Oh, maybe not. Looks like I cut that off completely. Unless we add it, like if this is going to go into a tunnel, it could be right here. But maybe we didn't. Maybe that was just wishful thinking. Okay, squid backpack. Hold on to these for me. There we go. Yeah, I think it's pretty good there. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Holy cow! I was super busy at work today. Like time flew by really fast because I was actually like working my little fingers to the bone. But I knew that I had to try to save some energy for this. But I gotta grab dinner. Might be back in time. By the time you're done. If so, have a good one. All right. Oh, might not be back in time. All right, have a good one, Van. If we don't see you, I'm hesitant to ask, but what's the but? What's you put that many T's on but, and that reminds me of Flues. He is the butt after all. No, that's actually probably fine there. How many crash? Oh, he said it. No, he said it. He said the word. He said the word we're not supposed to. Two. There's two so far. Whoops. It's a magic trick. They just switched suddenly. Yeah. This is gonna be crazy when this part's all finished, though, because it's gonna be like an entirely new part of the zoo. Yep, an entirely new part of the zoo. So then, like, the Asian elephant exhibit right here. The Asian elephant exhibit right here would need some stone bricks put down as well. You know, those elephants haven't actually moved since I put them in the exhibit, so they've been sitting there for like months. Absolute months. Alright, so we're winding down to about the last 10 minutes or so of the stream. I'm going to try to at least get this part filled in here so that we can... Ooh, not that. I'm going to save those for later. So we can at least get like the path part done. This is lit up down here, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Try to at least get this connected across. Maybe not all this part filled in here, but we're getting down to the last 10 minutes of the stream. So if you are looking to add your name to the billboard of sponsors in the zoo, you're running out of time quickly. Top super chat, of course, still belongs to Black Rose at $135.01. So if anyone's going to beat that, they are running out of time. We do have all the spots on the billboard sponsors completely filled right now, but we will make more room if need be. That is totally a thing that I will do. I still haven't finished my Pop-Tart either. Bit of a short stream today. We only laid down, what, like 4,000 stone. Considering like the majority of the stone came from the volcano right next to it here, I think this is kind of poetic in a weird way. It's like it got made by the volcano right there itself, you know? Like ripped them out of that place and used them to build this place. That's all I want to do for right here. I think that might be it, like, period, really. What do we get? Do we do anything today? What did we accomplish? We named the koalas, and we built this whole section behind the banded penguins. And this section over here we finished too. So we got a nice big chunk added on in this stream. If this was a longer stream, like on the weekend or something like that, I'd keep pressing and try to finish this area over here and try to get all of this done, and then we'll start working on over into here. But had to tear down a whole spike just to rebuild it a few blocks over. That sucks. I think that's probably pretty good for this. Sleep before creepers, you know, do their thing. Get done building the whole thing and then get it blown up immediately by a creeper. I think that's probably a pretty good stopping point for today. It was only a short stream anyway, so Wasn't supposed to be too much work done, and we got actually a whole lot of work done. Let me grab my balls real quick and just throw them as hard as I can against this wall right here, because I gotta see if actually maybe. Oh, hold on, I heard it. I heard it. I heard you. All right, balls against the wall. Spiders. Mainly because I want to get up there, and actually maybe I'm not gonna throw my balls up there. Maybe I'll just pillar up. Cover that up. Okay, yeah, so today we finished this tunnel here. I got to do the detailing, obviously, on the inside. But then also we got all of this built over on the side. How does this look anyway? Does this look horrible? I don't think I ever once did a flyby on the thing and see if it looked even decent. It doesn't look bad. Bucket of jellyfish. They hit hard. That they do. That they most certainly do. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. All the way up here now. Sweet. Okay, so yeah, we finished this section right here. And all of that. I have hundreds around my if you want more. Yeah, that's true. I got a whole bunch too. I got poisoned by one of this, so, and then I didn't even really go in the water for it to poison me. It got me when I was staying near the water. Yep. Okay, so right here, this part right here connecting, that's going to be like probably the next big stretch that I do to try to connect it back with the rest of the zoo. And then after that, this section will be officially connected to the rest of the zoo. This half of the volcano is actually carved down, so I can start working on like the greenery and stuff that creep up the edge of the volcano on this side. So yeah, that's the thing. I still need to carve out the rest of this and then the eastern side of the volcano as well. And of course, then there's all of this stuff. All of this stuff to terraform. And I still need to fit the African lion exhibit in. I want to do over here. And so yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot to do. But I think we actually kind of took care of a lot of it today. So big old shout out to Cinnamon and to Mika for the super chats in this live stream. Much appreciated. Yeah, you guys have gotten your names added to the board. Mika and then Cinnamon, I got your ×5. A big shout out to Black Rose out there. You're still the top super chat with $135.01. That's kind of remarkable. It's insane. This also was I think one of the first ZAWA live streams where the top super chat wasn't upended. Huh. Interesting. All right, let's get back down into the hidey hole here, and then maybe we'll try to find a small streamer out there. If there's a small Friday night streamer out there who's doing something, we'll go raid them. We'll go say hi. So everyone hop over there and do a GReimer raid. I think there's a way to redirect people there, actually. But let me do a little bit of searching here real quick, and we're gonna see if we can't find ourselves a small streamer of some kind to go raid. All right, we pull up the YouTubes here, and what we'll do is we'll type in Minecraft. Oh my gosh, my fat fingers. Live stream. All right, let's see. Let's bring you guys back in the fold here. Let's see who is actually playing Minecraft, a Minecraft live stream, if there is one. Anybody? Is nobody playing Minecraft? Here's somebody who's live right now. 800 some people watching. I'm looking for somebody smaller than that. I'm looking for somebody who has like 5 people watching or something like that, you know. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna find anything on here. So let's try another game. What other game do we like to play? Let's do Planet Crafter. Planet Crafter live stream. Is anyone playing this now? there's me. Nobody. Oh. Oh, is this is John streaming right now? Let's go raid John. All right, no, like he's raided me a couple times, I think. This isn't is he live right now? I think he is too. Yep. Yeah, everyone, let's go raid John. He's one of my friends, so that'd be funny. All right,
Team Rocket don't take kindly to being disrespected.
Let's go raid John.
Now it's time to teach you the same
Wait,
thing.
wait, Corey, you're offended. Why are you offended? Go raid. Drop a GReimer raid in the chat. Good. Go drop GReimer raid into the chat for John to go there. He looks like he's playing some Pokemon right now.
In the mid-40s most of the day. No sand, just ready to play and rock. Dust. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know he was streaming right now, so.
We got a lot of red clay here.
He's got himself a Charizard and a Venusaur, it looks like.
Let's hit this guy with a sludge bomb.
Because it's
Hit this guy with a flame burst.
Yeah, those are some questionable ads. I noticed that too. I'm a little wondering why those things are on YouTube, actually. It look like lingerie things popping up.
The first two flame hit cadaver too. Okay. Big
Okay.
49. Sludge bombs down.
Yeah, there's been fun, Sakana. Head on over and drop a GReimer raid in John's chat here, everybody.
Yeah, I guess. Pedals
I think if I can customization, can I redirect? Yeah, redirect. There it is.
46.
Okay, save.
Fire latch.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. So go drop a GReimer raid in his chat and have yourself a wonderful rest of your day and night and weekend. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.